Hello, Blue Book. This video is for you, for your English lesson. When you open your Teacherease and you look for the PowerPoint, you should see this. This week is for negatives. How to avoid using double negatives. Okay, modifiers. Just like adverbs and adjectives, they modify nouns, adjectives, and other adverbs. Okay, so the example here is computer crashed again. What would you say to the technician? I never wanted to use no computer ever again. Negatives, words like no or not. Okay, until recently, I had never used a computer. Okay, there's the word never. It's a negative word. The contractions, don't forget those. Okay, didn't, did not, right? I didn't feel comfortable using the computer at first. Okay, so these are ways that we are saying we do not like something or being negative in a sentence. Some negative adverbs that I want you to remember and use this PowerPoint to refer back to. Not, never, nowhere, barely, hardly, and scarcely. Okay, these are the ones I really wanted to point out. Here's an example sentence. Now I hardly ever make a mistake at the keyboard. Here is the meat of the lesson. Double negatives. Okay, double negatives. Here's an example. I don't scarcely use my old typewriter anymore. I've highlighted the word don't and scarcely. Okay, they're both negative words. That should not be used together in a sentence because remember, don't is short for do not. Okay, and so we have not and scarcely together. Not good. All right, so two ways that it can be corrected. One, it could be I scarcely use my old computer anymore. And then another way could be I don't use my old typewriter anymore. Okay, you see how we switch those around. So they can be rewritten. This page is a great reference page. I would definitely use this because it shows you how to put a negative into a positive. How to change that. Neither, either. Nothing, anything. Nowhere, anywhere. Nobody, anybody. No one, anyone. Hardly, almost. No, any. None, any. Never, ever. So, double negatives. Here's one. Here's another sentence. This typewriter isn't, which is not, and there's the word no. Okay, that should not be together in a sentence. Two correct ways. The typewriter isn't as fast as any computer, or no typewriter is as fast as a computer. Okay, we just changed it to make it where there is just one negative word and that's the sentence. So summing up, a negative word is a word that means no or not. A double negative is the incorrect use of two negative words for one idea. Avoid using double negatives. Okay, now the lesson, your worksheet page will look like this. This is Blue Book. This is Maroon Book. Let me go to Blue Book. You have 8 questions. Okay, here they are. And it's the same here, same information as my PowerPoint, and an example. And then there's an example here. Now, do you see how the sentences have 2 choices? Yay, just choose the answer. That's all I want you to do. You're not rewriting. So the moon is or isn't hardly as large as the earth. Don't forget some of the words that can be negatives, like hardly. Okay, so be cautious there when you do look at that and decide what's going to be the correct thing for that sentence. So just 1 through 8, write your answers, and it is on Teacherease. So I just wanted to clarify that. Remember, the best way to do it is to read it with each one, each choice. The moon is hardly as large as the earth, or the moon isn't hardly as large as the earth. So just read it that way and you should be able to answer those questions. If in doubt, go back to the PowerPoint and look for those words.